What's going on, family? How's everybody doing? We're gonna run through a couple of names that we looking at and trading in the Discord throughout the week. You know what I mean? Tap in. Let me know where you from. Drop the ticker in the comments. What you looking at? What you want me to look at? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, go ahead and make this kind of quick. We got what we got? Shoot, 23 minutes or so until market close. So I'll go to the higher time frame real quick so you guys can look at see what I'm looking at. Now, I drew this trend line on Walmart. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and go to the daily. So we go to the daily, and I'll move that one for now. And I'll just bring that back. So as you see, we got this trend line here that we drawn up in the Discord from the top of the year, Friday, January 9th, went up, came down, boom. And also you can see this coincide. Let's zoom in a little bit. Like I said, y'all, let me know where y'all from, what y'all want me to look at. You know what I mean? But we came up, boom, right here, 9 EMA. Oh, I mean not the 9, my bad. That's on my other broker, so I apologize. Anyway, so we got the 200 on the purple line, 200 SMA, and the 21 SMA. So this trend line, January 9th, boom, that's what we held. This candle here, we got above the 21 SMA on the daily, gapped up. Shortly after, boom, came back down, held the 21 SMA. We didn't really test that trend line, but either way, the 21 SMA is riding that trend line. That looks good. And then here we go again. We came down, tested trend line as well. One more time, right here on the line of the sand. Came up, boom, came down. Then we reject right here on that trend line. Bomb. Now here we are testing the trend line again. On the daily, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. All right, let's do it that way. And we'll stretch this out a little bit so y'all can see what I'm looking at. So boom. As we zoom in a little bit more, now what I'm looking at and why I like this name, although we're rejecting that trend line, we came down from the highs, let's just say 130 and some change, and then boom, uh, we ended up losing this 119 area, flirted with 118. Once we're beneath that strike level of 120, that's not good. But when we reclaim this 119 area and these levels been here, you guys rocking with me on the channel, y'all already know how we do. We ended up holding that area on the daily, came in here the next day, held right here, which was the opening right here. So we held that area here on that following day. And now you can see clear as day. Today we're holding that line in the sand, but that 21 SMA is respecting the other line on the sand I have right here around what is that 123.81. So the 21 SMA is respecting that, and it coincides with the trend line right here to keep it erect. But going ahead and going to another name, we're not in this name, but I'm looking at Costco. And I'll fix the chart now after I did all of that. So Costco, as you can see on the daily, it came down. I wanted to see it really touch the 200 SMA, but we didn't get that. And the 200 SMA has been respecting this line in the sand. So that's why I really didn't expect if we were to come down, us to lose the 200 SMA. And if I was to go to the weekly, as you can see, um, this red line here, or basically that prior resistance, was the top right there. But if we go to this gray, which is the 21 SMA right here around that 940, that was a prior little consolidation area. And then we had a retest right here on that same area. And then we go to the line of the sand beneath that there's that. So anyway, a little bit extra sauce. So going back down to the daily, we did not test that. So now today we are holding above that prior high, prior resistance. Go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour, you can see once again that 21 is respecting the prior resistance. Whenever my MA is respecting one of my levels, not any other levels that like Fibonacci's and AI and all that other crap, then that's when I really start to zone in on the play, especially when I see that it's doing it around the 200. But I'm gonna be cautious because if we do not, and let's reset this and let's zoom out so we can see something. Yeah, if we do not reclaim that 200 SMA, then that could bring us to this top here around this, what is that, 930, 930, 930 zone. I got a glare on my screen, so I can't really see what it is. But either way, whatever that is, um, let's just say 930 to 932. If we do not reclaim this 200 SMA area right here, or let's just say 975, that would be honestly, if you aren't in this play already, that's kind of what I'll be waiting for anyway. I mean, if you would ask me, but who am I? Another name, well, I know who I am. I'm Wall Street Sniper. Is Cisco fixing the chart? We got into this play yesterday. I forgot the call option that we got. I want to say it was either the 82 or maybe it was an 80. No, I want to say it could have been an 85 strike for June or July. We got dated to give us some time because we actually got in yesterday when this stock was around 81.50. No, 80.50. It was around like $80.50. And yeah, we had 80.88 to get above. So yeah, this was yesterday here. Once we rejected that area there and we got in around here, around the hold, uh yeah, around these highs, basically the pre-market highs. When we got in there yesterday, boom, we got this nice little run. So I'm gonna go to 30 minute. Let's go to the 2 hour, one beneath the four. So this thing did reject a number of times, like it do want to come and retest here. So we're going to have to see what we get on it, but who knows? Now, this name, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have been watching, which is Apple. And I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. Oh, my bad, T&E promotion. I'm a yeah, hold on. The D promotion or yeah, T&E promotion. I got you. I'm gonna pull up Amazon, but we actually watching Amazon too as well. Amazon's one of our favorite setups for 2026 to keep it a rack. So, on the 4 hour, did I reset this already? I kind of did. Ain't good enough. So we got to go to the daily. All right. So here we are on the dailies. Oh yeah, duh. So just earlier this week, we had a number of stocks and even indices or ETFs or whatnot, but more or less the indexes sitting at um, their daily 200 SMAs. And Apple was one of them. Another one, I believe, was IWM. We had a few, but as you can see, and a matter of fact, let me remove the drawing so you can see even better. So, boom. As you can see, we ended up coming down. We didn't even touch the 200 SMA, but we were near it. So we came down, tested it, or got close. But if you look right here, I'm not gonna put my drawings up. I'm not gonna draw because if I were to draw right here, then it'll bring everything back. But I want you guys to see it also held this area here from the top of the year, like mid-January, which also coincides with this area here that it held back in October 2025. And then right along right over here. So that there was a telltale sign, especially if I bring the charts back up um, real quick, bring these charts back up. That there was a telltale sign. And now if you're wondering, what are these lines and what are my levels? These are what I call sniper fair value gaps. And the reason why I call them fair value gaps is because they don't have as much price action in them. And obviously my name, I go by Wall Street Sniper. I should put my link for Twitter or X, but you can look me up before I go Black Wall Street Sniper. But anyway, um, that there is a golden pocket because I honestly didn't see us losing this here. Now, if I thought we may go down here to 224 zone, where I do have another golden zone that not a golden pocket, then this would have been a golden pocket, and then this here would have been green. Um, Had to check the volume to see if y'all can hear me, man. That would have been green. But anywho, Apple right now, go back to the 4 hour. You can see it needs to show us that it's gonna hold on the 4 hour to 21 SMA. That's for right now. Any other indicator, matter of fact, if you're in the Discord, I'll put it up on Weeble later and we can see really what Apple may do. Amazon. Amazon, here you go. As you can see, it continues to hold the golden zone right around that 203. This here is the royalty zone. Now the crazy thing about Amazon is, and I'm over here doing this. I ain't even checked none of my plays, but I ain't really too busy stressing. Oh yeah, nah, we cooling, man. We cooling, of course, because you got to get in at optimal entries, man. I'm only trading small cap gappers, and I don't know if Walmart actually went against me now, because I was showing y'all that, and it was rejecting the trend line. But I'm dated for Walmart anyway, so it's all good. However, just because I'm dated and just because I'm green, that don't mean that I want to give any of that back. But I ain't too concerned, especially now with Walmart. And as we seen how the technicals held up. So back to you guys, especially 2 minutes until imbalances come out. Um, and with that being said, I want to hear something about the imbalances. So I'm gonna put my peoples on 1 second, bear with me. And I'm gonna get back to Amazon, but like I say, drop whatever you want to see in the chat, any tickers in the chat, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm I, I'm trying to go live more often. Here I am sharing this on X again. I'm trying to go live more often and whatnot. However, I mean I ain't gonna front the lack of participation. Be like, man, I feel like I'm talking to myself. But all in all, man, all I do is chart anyway, and well, not all I do, but definitely like I love charting. So while I love charting, it's kind of like it's okay. I don't mind necessarily dropping in and showing love to the folks, man. But yeah, so back to what I was saying on Amazon. So Amazon, oh, but what I do not like on this 4 hour is how the 21 SMA is losing the royalty zone. So I'm gonna walk this down from 4 hour, 2 hour. Okay. Now, although that's happening there on the 4 hour with the 21 SMA losing the royalty zone, we do got the 21 attempting to reclaim the 200. As you could see, it was above the 200 SMA here. Around that time, it ran up to 220. You know, shout out to the family who caught this move not long ago. But um, as you can see, when we came down back to the royalty zone, lost the royalty zone, lost the 200. We got back above the 200, but we reject the royalty zone, and the 21 did not give us what we needed right there to curl up. Once again, slightly too much sauce, but at the end of the day, it's all good, man. Especially with my guy who ended up asking about Amazon anyway. So I don't think he here no longer here. My bad. Uh, but as we ended up losing and actually crossing beneath, now we're gonna see if we could cross above. And in order for us to see continuation above that 212.50 line in the sand area, we're going to need this nine to cross. I mean, nine, I said it again. We're going to need this 21 SMA to cross above the 200 and go into the back into the royalty zone with the 200 eventually as days permit or even on this 4 hour time frame, honestly, going into the royalty zone as well for surely going to need that 21 SMA to break above the line in the sand, $12.50 on the 2 hour. So if you are trading on TradingView and if you do use the 21 SMA, if you don't anchor it, so say, to the daily time frame, how some individuals do, then on the 2 hour, if you see it get above 209.61, then that will look good for you guys on Amazon. Go back to Walmart for my own likeness here. Let's go to the 5 minute. So on the five, look, see, here we go. What I do not like, 21 SMA curling around my trend line. So I'm gonna need that on the 5 minute within the coming days to get above. But oh, and I'm not even but I'm just gonna throw this out there. Go to the Discord real quick. I don't even know. Matter of fact, it's probably gonna be an announcement. So I would have went to the round table, but if I go to the round table, man, I don't care about no game server. Excuse me. All right, let's see where we gotta go. Where we gotta go. Oh no. Yeah, oh no. All right, here. There we go. So to wrap this thing up, for those of you who um would like to actually be a part of something new that we're starting over here, man. Calculated trades in the volatile market. Basically, you guys don't need more setups, in my opinion. A lot of us don't. We also don't need more plays. It's all about just structure, being patient, waiting for the right time. I'll zoom in on it, I guess, and boom, there we go. So waiting for the right time, man, to actually get into position, exit when we're green. Don't hold, don't be greedy, stick to our plan, don't deviate from our stop losses, stay disciplined, and just basically have structure, man, because you guys know that it's structure over hype. So that's going down this weekend, Saturday, March 28th. It's limited seats available. I think we only got a few left. Um, I'll put the link in the comment section for this as well. But we only got a few slots left. Cause it's like a test run. I'm seeing how this pans out. Also for my international supporters, viewers, subscribers, all that. We do have a session for you as well. So again, hit that link, lock in with your boy down below. But thank you guys for tapping in to these lives. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get more out to you in that matter. But appreciate you guys. Much love. We out.